Hey, peace everybody. Today, what we're going to talk about is why the Bitcoin markets went up after former President Donald Trump retook office, okay? Right now I'm going to play a video to where you're going to see former president, currently re-elected President Donald Trump has taken office, right? So you're going to see exactly what happened and why Bitcoin spiked the way it did.
Be mined, minted, and made in the USA. It's going to be. It's not going to be made anywhere else. And if Bitcoin is going to the moon, as we say, it's going to the moon. I want
used under fair use.
America to be the nation that leads the way, and that's what's going to happen. I pledge to the Bitcoin community that the day I take the oath of office, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's anti-crypto crusade will be over. It will end. It'll be done. It'll be done. On day one, I will fire Gary Gensler and appoint a new SEC chairman.
Now, if you know who Gary Gensler is, yes, he's an SEC chairman. He had a lecture at MIT for whatever reason. He really isn't like, didn't know much about Bitcoin. So, if I remember right, he was pro-Bitcoin, then all of a sudden, he was against it. So, that was a problem for the cryptocurrency industry. Fair use. Okay, so yeah, this is Gary Gensler right here, if you see him. All right, so that's why Bitcoin spiked, what was it, 27,000 or whatever, when Trump hit office, in case you were wondering. A lot of people made money when Trump hit office, because not only did the cryptocurrency markets go up, the other markets went up as well, like futures, things of that nature. Okay? So today we're going to get into exactly what's going on, exactly why former President Trump hit that mark, right? So let's do this right. So I'm going to read through this for you because I did this presentation. It's a detailed presentation. I also edited it. So it took a minute for me to figure it out. But here we go. So I'm going to read this to you. So Trump's impact on cryptocurrency regulation. So first thing you want to do is deregulate it, because the Biden administration said that they wanted to regulate it, right? So what we had was an administration that was in office. They were taking money from the taxpayers, giving it overseas, and giving it to other people, but weren't really taking care of its own citizens. I say all this is planned, right? If you look at the elements, you'll know all this is planned. But save that for another video. So the Trump administration enacted policies that reduce regulatory oversight of the cryptocurrency industry. That's the goal. Legitimacy. Trump's public endorsement of Bitcoin legacy to the cryptocurrency, increasing mainstream acceptance. See, and you will accept Bitcoin in a minute. You're going to learn about Bitcoin. That's for another video also, for the layman. So increase mainstream adoption, retail adoption. So In other words, you're going to be trading and have been trading Bitcoin for products and services. I have a whole course on how, if you own a business, you can accept Bitcoin for your business. Okay, I've had this course for maybe 3-4 years. Yes, it's been around that long, so you can find the description, the link below. So retail adoption, major retailers and e-commerce platforms began accepting Bitcoin as a payment method, driving wider consumer adoption. So there's a lot more people getting into the purchase of Bitcoin to purchase products, trading trash cash for crypto, right? Institutional investment. So you have Charles Schwab, BlackRock, which is the largest holder, Fidelity, and Robinhood. Cash App honestly was like the first application you could legally use it. That and Crypto.com could legally purchase it, and people are using it for retirement and hedge funds now. See, so you have the hedge funds and other institutional investors increase their allocation to Bitcoin, further legitimizing the asset. Okay, so next, Bitcoin decentralized nature and resistance to government interference. So one of the biggest holders of Bitcoin is government. Yes, government. Now, be another video. Bitcoin, the Bitcoin blockchain is a secure blockchain. But there are flaws in this decentralized blockchain. So don't let anyone tell you that Bitcoin is just so secure. And so Bitcoin is the longest secure blockchain, the oldest, the first. But Bitcoin had flaws. Okay, so what you have is government end up seizing Bitcoin from illegal activity. Yes, they have it in their possession. It's not in a wallet. It wasn't. Apparently, they wasn't in wallets to where nobody had the keys or something. However they got them, right? So decentralized networks, number one, decentralized networks, Bitcoin decentralized blockchain technology make it resistant to government control or interference. Okay, I just explained to you this first decentralized network aspect, right? So you can take these types of things with a grain of salt, okay? Always make sure to protect yourself because you are the custodian of your own crypto. Now, censorship resistance, the inability of government to censor or seize Bitcoin transactions, appeal to investors seeking financial autonomy. Now, it appealed to investors that the government could not seize or get access to your crypto. These were the things that were said earlier pertaining to Bitcoin and decentralization, period. Not necessarily blockchain technology, but the pumping, because people didn't know what blockchain technology was. The pumping of Bitcoin, they were telling people the government can't get a hold of your money, which was false because common sense would tell you, and have you ask the question, how the hell can I spend my money? if I have to use a card or a debit card, right? How can I spend this stuff? Because everyone is not going to go for it, right? So let's move on. Next is investors' confidence in Bitcoin long-term potential. Scarcity. Bitcoin is 21 million, so it is scarce. Okay, which that will also drive the price of Bitcoin up along with its support. Inflation hedge. You can put your money in Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes up, it has its own protection pertaining to inflation. So investors view Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation, especially during a period of economic uncertainty under Trump. Right? Because the goal for Bitcoin has always been a hedge or support. Somewhere you could put your money like gold so it can keep its value while inflation kicks in, which that's what you see now. And this is part of the Great Reset, okay? So technological advancement, ongoing development in Bitcoin technology and Bitcoin protocol improvements bolster investor confidence because people like me, Malana Al-Hassan, okay, Winston Clay, right? Same person. I am building on Bitcoin currently, and the project is called the Bitcoin Entertainment Group, and it has to do with entertainment pertaining to music. That's it. So the technology is there. And if you want more information, DM me, email me, and you'll find out more because we're still looking for other artists that want to participate in the project. We're in a vetting process. Okay, hold on a second. So, anyway, I'm going to cut this short. And I'm going to say this. Like I told people years ago, get you $100 in Bitcoin, go to Cash App, the link will be below. Right? If you don't have a Cash App, go to crypto.com. That link is below. Or go somewhere like Coinbase. Coinbase, I'm not sure if they even have a card yet. And get you like $100 in Bitcoin and let it sit. If you have 1,000, buy 1,000 in Bitcoin. Because just off of Donald Trump getting in office last week, people made thousands of dollars off that $1,000 of Bitcoin sitting. Okay? So that's the presentation for today. Because it's important that people know this. No matter how much you hate somebody, I don't even see how somebody hates somebody. I don't even know the man, actually. If you're in the United States and your money went up, it's because of that. A lot of people in the U.S. don't read. Even when they're looking at videos. This video had like 2 million views. All these people in the U.S. But this is why. Keep up on the news. Don't worry about what everybody else thinks. You have to hold your interests at a point. It's about, especially if you're married, you have a family or something of that nature. You have a girlfriend, boyfriend, you're all close, you all really plan on getting together. Watch the markets, learn together, be in support. Please build families. Because in this society, you're going to need family to survive. Programs will be stripped because the last party took a lot of money out the system, right? And I'm in California. California, they take a lot of money. That's why it's like a horrible place to stay, okay? So, a person like me, I blame the businesses. Like, you all had the money to change things, and instead you ran. You ran. So, anyway, peace, people. Have a good day, and watch the presentation again.